All right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of the great millstone. I want to give a peace, blessings, salutations to the elect. You brothers out there that labor and is working to you, you sisters that believe as well. I'm going to say shalom. And I'm going to get into a lesson, Lord's willing, and be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But what I want to touch on in this lesson is just, simply, hey, there's going to be a new sheriff in town, man. All right, there's going to be a new sheriff in town. And I looked up that meaning, right, the meaning of that phrase, all right, a new sheriff in town. This is, what Google gave me. It says, new sheriff in town, all right, is the idiom referring to a new authority figure who is taking charge and implementing changes. Ooh, it says alter and reshaping the status quo. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful definition. That's a beautiful way to describe Yahweh Shah and the nation of Israel as the new authoritative figures that's going to take charge of the planet Earth. Because right now, who's in current rulership of the planet Earth? Well, Job 9:24 tell you who's in the rulership of the planet Earth, the wicked, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And who is the wicked? All right, Malachi, the first chapter tells you who the wicked is, right? Esau, Edom, all right, we should call them the border of wickedness, right? Edom, the border of wickedness. So it's Esau, Edom, right? The so-called white race, right? The so-called white man, right? That's in whose the earth is current, whose rulership the earth is currently in, right? Or who's in current rulership of the planet Earth, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the ones that's who faces on the money, the ones that again control the media, control, what's being pushed out in the earth, right? Control what goes in the food, right? The ones that control every goddamn thing, man. The ones that's on top of the earth right now, the ones that got more than heart can wish, right? The ones that got more than heart can wish, got all kinds of resources, right? All kinds of riches, right? They got the whole fatness of the earth, man. They got the whole fatness of the earth, and they fuck and they ruled it in wickedness, man. They did a horrible job, right? The way they ran the planet Earth, how they ran the planet Earth, man. They did a horrible job. That's why the Earth is so fucked up. That's why the people are so fucked up. That's why people are strung out on drugs, man. Right? That's why the poverty level is so high. Right? That's why. That's why you got shit like that. God damn. God damn, man. Shit. That's why you got stupid shit like that, man. You know? But for real, man, this is just why you got, this is why this is why you got a society full of degeneracy, man. A society full of straight up degeneracy. A society full of whorish women, gay men, all right, sodomite men, all right, weak men, weak effeminate men, and masculine women. This is why everything is so out of order, man. Because of the way this damn devil has ran the planet Earth. This is not the way the planet Earth was meant to be ran, man. The planet Earth could be in a such better state, man. Right? The planet Earth could be in a such better state. The planet Earth could feel better. But the reason why the planet Earth feels so off, there's an off feeling in the Earth, man. In the planet Earth, man. Just the vibrations are just off. And again, that's from the way Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has ran the planet Earth, man. Again, he has fucked up the planet Earth. He has single-handedly fucked up the planet Earth, man. Right? He's the reason why the water is so goddamn nasty, so goddamn dirty. Why you can't even go right to a river, right, or a pond, or some or you know a lake and drink from it, man. You know, he's the reason why you can't even drink from a river no more, man. He's the reason why you got GMO foods, why everybody's eating poison. Again, why people are fucking strung out on drugs, man. He's the reason why you got YNs and you got baby mamas. He's the reason why why. He's the reason why you got women out here talking about some hot girl summer. You got women out here making songs about how wet their vagina is. Or you got women out here, right, posting half naked pictures. Here you go, you married, right? You got a man, you married, but you still posting half naked pictures on social media. Come on, man. He's the reason behind all that shit. He's the one that fought. He's the one that fought behind all this. The one. He's the one that fought at fault behind all this confusion, all this wickedness, all this chaos, all this filth. Because he's a filthy ass individual, man. He's the reason. He's the reason behind all this damn degeneracy in the planet Earth, man. Because this damn devil, he's a fucking degenerate, man. The scriptures say what? Right, Sirach 10, which we're going to get it, man. About the way the ruler of the city is such an all day that dwell therein, man. So this man, he's a sick fuck. And that's the reason why majority of the planet, the people of the planet Earth, why they're sick fucks, man. Right? And they have no kind of morality, man. He's the reason why the morality level is so low on the planet Earth, man. Why people will steal from each other, you know? Why people will just take from one another, man, and be dishonest towards one another, and covet after what another, and covet after, you know, um, and covet after another, what another person has, man. He's the reason why there's so much hatred and division amongst people, man, amongst the people, especially right the 12 tribes. Really it's the curses, right? It's the curses, but Esau, Edom, hey, he's a curse too, right? He's a damn curse, right? Because the Lord told us, hey, he was going to send a nation. He's going to send us a nation of a fierce countenance, right, against us, man. Right, that shall not regard the old or young. All right, he's the reason. He's the reason behind rap music, man. Again, he's the reason behind YNs, right? Why you got Jakes out here gang banging? Because of the music he funded. He funded rap music, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, funded drill music and murder music, right? So yeah, it says a new authority figure who is taking charge and implementing changes, and there will be a change implemented in the planet Earth. This is why, hey, our forefather John said, "What? I saw a new heaven and a new earth, right? A changed heaven and a changed earth, right?" He said he's seen a refreshed, a changed environment, pretty much, man. For the first heaven and the first earth, for that first environment, right? That first environment, the way the first world was passed away, man, right? The former things will pass away. Hey, the fashion of this world will pass. The fashion of this world passes away. So the fashion of this world is going to pass away, man. Right? Again, the fact that you got women out here, you got a man, right? You got a husband, right? A boyfriend, whatever. You got a man, but yeah, you still dressing promiscuously. You still dressing like a whore. You still you showing your your curves, you know, wearing tights, or you wearing short shorts, or you post bikini pictures with your damn titties hanging out, and fucking, you see your fucking that that V print. Oh, your society, for real though. You got you a whole husband, a whole man. You still wearing shit like that, posting up pictures on social media like that, man. That's because righteous judgment is not executed throughout the planet Earth, but that's because of the way the devil has ran the planet Earth, man. He has ran the planet Earth that way to a righteous rulership, righteous judgment, righteous judgment is not implemented in the planet Earth, right? Judgment is not implemented in the planet Earth, man. But in the kingdom of favor, when YAHAWASHI, right, and the Israelites reign over the planet Earth, righteous judgment will be executed throughout the planet Earth. So there's going to be no more adultery to you niggas and you fucking women out there that love committing adultery, right? There'll be no more fucking seafood boils, right? No more getting tattoos all over your body, right? No more being a damn degenerate, man. No more being a fucking degenerate. No more being a YN. No more gang banging. No more pants sagging. No more none of that shit, man. No more GMO food. Yeah, Salaki. So yeah, man. Again, it says a new sheriff in town. All right. It says it's an idiom referring to a new authority figure who is taking charge and implementing changes, and there will be changes implemented in the planet Earth, man. Right? There will be changes implemented in the planet Earth. The way you people are living now, with your filthy deeds, and mainly I'm speaking to you Israelites out there, man. To so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there. The things that y'all love doing right now, again, taking, uh, being involved in again, filth, man. Eating abominable foods, right? Doing abominable things, all right? Living abominable lifestyles. God damn. Living abominable lifestyles, all right? With no care in the world, just, hey, fulfilling the lust of the flesh. It ain't gonna be like that, man. The Lord gonna cut that shit out, man. Straight up. The Lord gonna cut that shit out. You ain't fulfilling the lust of the flesh no more, man. Or in the kingdom of heaven, you no longer gonna be able to fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. Right? There will be changes implemented, man. The law of the Lord, the law that you people hate so much, it will be implemented in the next world to come. Straight up. Matter of fact, there was this article, right, that the head of the camp, right, the big brother Gad, right, there was he did a lesson on an article in Texas, right, about teachers that refuse to put the Lord's Ten Commandments up in their classes. Show you the disdain and the hatred that these people in this world have for the Most High and His ways, man. That these people have for the Heavenly Father. How they really disdain the Lord. How they really disdain and hate the ways of the Lord, man. They hate the law of the Lord, man. Hey, the black woman hate that she got to be with one man. That she can't be a fucking whore. And dress like a whore for thousands of men to be able to look at her. Women hate that. Women hate that they really got to be wives. Women hate that they got to be submissive to a man. Women hate their role, man. Again, especially the black woman, particularly the black woman. She hate her role. She hate that she got to be a keeper at home, sober, right? Teaching the kids, right? Teaching the kids to be a be a loving and respectable wife. She hate that she got to be a loving and respectable wife until her husband. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that damn crazy? And the men, they hate the fact that they can't sleep with another man's woman. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But again, it's the damn devil. It's the devil's fault, man. Right? It says, and implementing changes, often reshaping the status quo. Right? And everything's going to be reshaped, man. Everything's going to be changed. Right? Everything's going to be in order the way the Heavenly Father intended on it to be. Man being over woman, woman being submissive to man. Right? Man actually being men and not effeminate. Woman actually being woman. Right? Not masculine. All right? Children taking, children, in their roles, right? Fulfilling their roles, all right? No abominable foods being eaten, right? No celebration, no, no celebration of pagan holidays, right? No celebrating pagan holidays, all right? None of that, man. All that shit gonna be done away with in the kingdom of heaven, all right? So let's get the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, starting at the top. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. See, when I just seen something, that was a good deed. I ain't gonna lie. Right now it's currently raining, and I just seen, although, hey, although that, it ain't, that don't mean anything, but I just seen this Jake, there's this old lady walking. She's walking in the rain. And there was this Jake just came out his car with an umbrella and gave her the umbrella, right? Because she was in the rain with no umbrella. She was just walking in the rain, so he got out of the car and gave her the umbrella, so she didn't have to walk in the rain. Now I ain't gonna lie, that's a good deed right there. If more of that was going on, the planet Earth would be all right, man. If there was more giving instead of taking amongst the people, the planet Earth would be all right. But again, we live in a world where it's the devil's fault, man. The devil taught everybody to take, take, take. It's all about self. It's all about being selfish, being selfish, right? It's all just don't worry about the needs of anybody else. Don't worry about how your actions um impact another individual. It's all about self. It's all about you. Don't take anybody else's feelings in consideration. That's what the devil has taught the people, man. Right? But if there was more love, so to speak, and less selfishness amongst people, there'll be no such thing as poverty. There'll be no such thing as world hunger. Because people would see, like, damn, people living on the streets, and they'll, give them a home to stay or give them shelter or whatever. Because I mean, there's laws. There's a law that you gotta leave 10% of your crops right to the homeless, man. So if that law was implemented in the earth, in the planet Earth, if that law of the Lord was implemented in the planet Earth, there again, there would be no such thing as world hunger, right? There'll be no such thing as world hunger, man. So that's what Yahawashai is going to come back to do, man. To implement the law of the Heavenly Father into the planet Earth, man. And when that happens, the planet Earth will be in a much better state, man. The planet Earth will be in a much better state. When the new sheriff comes to town, changes will be made. Changes will be made. No more eating squid, Moab. No more being a harlot, nigga, woman. No more being a thug and a gangster, Israelite man. No more taking baths in cow piss. Who is that? Elon? Like they be doing that shit, man. That shit. Like, hey, listen, man. No more again that filth, man. That these people do, man. No more of that, man. Taking what is it? Oh, they take cow piss baths, man. That's either Elon or Ham. Or maybe both. They both probably do some shit like that. Ham will wear a motherfucker too. Ham be doing shit like that too, man. You know, the heathen are the heathen are they don't know how to live, man. That's why they got to be taught how to live. They got to be taught by the children of Israel how to live, man. Mess around, Ham, what they be eating cow balls and shit. Real, man. The heathen are wild, man. But hey, the devil allows that shit to go on, man. In his rulership, in his under his rulership, man. Nope. Again, the so-called white man Esau Edom, he has control on what vibrations are being pushed out, man. What is and what isn't allowed. What is and isn't allowed, right? Um, in the planet Earth, man. If the devil didn't want to have rap music and drill music played on the radio and TV shows, you know, TV shows based on, selling drugs, doing drugs, you know, you know, just, wicked shit, man. The devil, if the devil didn't have music, if the devil didn't have music, pushing forth wickedness and, just TV shows and, media pushing forth wickedness, then there would be less wickedness, man. If the devil implemented, ultimately, man, if the devil was implementing the law of the Lord, then the earth would be in a better place, man. There wouldn't be no damn YNs running around. Because there's a law on a rebellious son. If that law was implemented in the earth, then there'll be no YNs out here. Right? These little young niggas robbing, the elderly, harassing the elderly. Nope. Slacker. Ecclesiastes 10:1 says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people as himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." And that's why everybody on the planet Earth, the people of the earth, are degenerates, man. and out of order because the ruler of the city, he's a damn degenerate and he's out of order. He's a profane fellow, a very profane individual, right? And he has taught the people his profanity, right? His profane ways. He has told the people to live in a very profane way, to be sinners, but yet he taught the people that you could be a sinner, but yet the Most High still love you, right? Which is completely false. Completely false. Scripture say the Most High, he hateth sinners, man. But again, this devil has taught the people, hey, it's okay to be a sinner. The Most High will still love you, which is totally far from the truth, right? Verse 3 says, an unwise king destroys his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. In due time the Lord is going to set over the planet earth one that is profitable. Let's get Daniel, I think that's 2, Daniel chapter 2. Is that 2? Yeah, I believe it is. 7, damn it, Slocky. Daniel 7 and 18, it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, take the planet Earth, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Yes, scripture say how because of unrighteous dealings and issues gotten by deceit, how the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? So the kingdom is going to be translated from the Edomites to the Israelites, man, right? The saints of the Most High, which are the Israelites, all right? The saints are the Israelites, and we're going to take, starting with YAHAWASHI and the 100 for the 1,000, right? We're going to take rulership of the planet Earth, man. We're going to possess the planet Earth forever and forever, all right? And it's not going to be left to other people. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to implement a change in the planet Earth, a righteous change, to where life will be better for mankind. Life will be better for the Lord's creation, man. Because the Lord created the planet Earth. The Lord created the planet Earth to be good, to be a paradise, to be joyous for creation, man. You know, for the trees, the plants, the animals, man. The Lord made this planet Earth to be a joy. But this damn devil has drained the planet Earth of its joy, man. He has drained the planet Earth of its joy. You know? He has drained the planet Earth of its beauty. And the planet Earth is still beautiful. Don't get it, don't get me wrong. The planet Earth is still beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as it can be. It's not as beautiful as it can be. That's why you got this is so I say you just look out into the planet Earth, man. That's why everything and everybody looks so dead. That's because the man of death, the man of sin, right? The man of sin is in power, man. And what is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. And what is the wages of sin? Death. So the man of death, the man of sin is in rulership, man. The man of death, he's about death. This nigga's all about death. This nigga loves death. That's why this nigga spray chemtrails in the air, man. This is why he pushes unclean foods that hurts, foods that's harmful to the human body, right? Foods that leads to death, right? This is why he pushes it forth, man. He promotes it. Because this fucking devil is all about death. He just loves death. This is why this fucking devil is trying to depopulate the planet Earth, man. What is it, the Georgia Guidestones? To keep human population under, what is it, 500 million, I believe? That's why this fucking devil gotta fucking go, man. This nigga, he's all about death. This nigga's all about death, and he don't want to see anything and anybody happy, man. He just loves to ruin people's day. He's a fucking devil. This nigga don't want to see nobody happy. But you know they say misery loves company. Ultimately, Esau bitch ass, he's unhappy. He's unhappy, he's insecure, because he know he's Esau, he know he's a loser, he know he the basis of man, and a bitch ass nigga know he going to slavery eventually. So bitch ass nigga, talking about you Esau, you a bitch ass nigga, right? The bitch ass nigga wanna take, wanna put his misery upon everybody else, man. That's exactly what he wants to do. He wanna put his misery upon everybody else. Right? And the main people he puts his misery on is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He wants to bring you down with him. And a lot of you niggas is going down with Esau Edom. The only difference between you and Esau Edom is, you know, after America, Babylon, and Great be destroyed, right? You're gonna come back in the kingdom of heaven in your right mind. You're gonna come back in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna enjoy the kingdom of heaven. But Esau Edom, nah, that bitch ass nigga, he ain't enjoying the kingdom of heaven. He gonna get his ass kicked in the kingdom of heaven, man. He gonna get fucked up in the kingdom of heaven. Straight up. It ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be a very enjoyable life for Esau Edom. See, Esau Edom, he had his heaven. He's in his heaven right now, but he's starting to be taken down from his heaven estate. That's why Spirit say what in Isaiah? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Right? Esau Edom is being taken down from his high estate, that high estate that the Lord once had him in. Right? That high position of power again, that high estate he once was in. I mean, he's still in it currently, right? But it's slowly, surely, gradually coming down. He's gradually falling from heaven, falling from that high state, he was once in, right? He's gradually falling, right? His world is gradually coming to an end, and he's getting ready to see hell. So, hey, Lord's willing, this is edifying. All right, I just kind of want to touch on something real quick. Do a lesson for the Lord. Off of that sacrifice for the Lord, right? Build my spiritual treasure, right? Or put more to my spiritual bank account, right? Just laying up the treasures in heaven, right? So, but Lord's willing, this is edifying, and Lord's willing, this was an acceptable sacrifice unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi, right? But hey, Lord's willing, this is edifying, all right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors my teachers, the head elders and apostles of the great millstone, peace and blessed salutations to the elect. All right, shalom.